go to a meeting at 11, so we'll have to be reasonably quick this morning. Now, how are you going, Melvin?
I'm going well, thank you.
Now, what treatment are you on at the moment?
Treatment Authority, taking olanzapine depot. 400.
400? I think it's 410. It's got a strange dose. Now, when you have that, you would need to stay in the clinic for 2 hours.
You already know that.
Yeah. And how often are you having that?
Once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks. Yeah. How do you find it?
I don't want to be on Treatment Authority at all. I want to be taken off.
Actually, doctor, I tell you one thing. Without a jab, he's fine. Because what had happened, all the time he's under a Treatment Authority, they force him with the jab. And I just booked him, flew him out of the country, and he was supposed to get the jab. I didn't tell him. I went to Philippines, from there I went to San Francisco, everything. Once these people, the case manager knew about it, that he'd gone out of the board, he would have stopped him not to travel.
Yeah.
But without the jab, he was fine. We went to San Francisco, America, Canada, all the way, we came back. So in 1 year, I think he only got two or three jabs, that's it, he got it. But he's totally fine. But once he get the injection, it's opposite. Everything turned around the other side. He start looking for the drugs. He start talking on the phone, everything, and he sleeps a lot. So it's opposite reaction.
He's better off the injection than off.
Yeah, he's better off with the injection.
Well, look, I'm not going to make a decision today, but I'm going to speak to other people in the team.
Yeah, because you have to speak to other people, because once no needle, he's fine. Because you can call him for the assessment.
The thing is that you would have to be responsible for anything that happens.
Yeah, I'm going to take the full responsibility, because in 1 year, but that's why I just flew him out from the country the day he was supposed to get the needle.
I want to give you a fair amount of time to think about it. I don't think it's a good decision. It's not a good idea to make the decision today, but I'm thinking about 6 weeks. So we'll have a meeting in 6 weeks' time. Now, who's your case manager, Melbourne?
I don't know. I forgot her name. It's a new one.
Because he was out of the jab for.
It's not Angie, is it? A big lady?
Yeah, I think so.
With a New Zealand accent?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. No, well, look, Angie's very, very good. She's off sick today, so that. But I'd like everybody to think about that. But you're quite sure in what you're saying?
Yeah, because I'm quite sure, because I already, because of that thing, I already flew him out, because once he got a mental problem, he won't be able to flew it out from me with me to San Francisco. Once the authorities, they know.
I don't think a treatment authority would prevent him from going on plane.
Yeah, but that day he was supposed to get on 7th he was supposed to get the jab.
Yeah.
And we flew it out 8. And he went normal without a needle there. Everything fine. He was so happy. We had a good trip. Arizona,
was it just you two, or did you have other family members with you?
Sorry?
It was just us two, yes. Just me and you.
Yeah, myself and me. Yeah.
What about your mother? Is your mother on the scene here?
Yeah, she's on the same page.
Yeah. Okay, well look, I'm going to ask you to come and in 6 weeks, and we'll look at this further.
But when are you gonna get another needle?
No, he's to stay on the needle until that review.
And that's what we don't want it. But once he got the needle, everything is opposite way reaction. That's what we found it out here.
Look, Mr. Prasad, I feel he should stay on that injection until that review in 6 weeks' time. And
because
I want you to think very carefully.
Because I only thought very carefully, because he used to stay with me, and I found it out. If no injection, he's really fine. He works with me, no problem. He eat well, everything. just like opposite reaction. Even I can bring my wife because only 3 of us will live in the house.
Well, look,
And
I think it would be a good idea if all family members
yeah,
came.
all family members here.
You know, so that would be just you and your wife and Melvin, would it? So we'll have a meeting in 6 weeks' time. I'm not sure what we'll do. You know, I want to think about it myself, and it is a lot you're taking on. You know, you're taking on a great
because
deal.
see, he wasn't on the. I think in 1 year maybe he skipped most of the thing. Most of the time he skipped the.
Yeah. So basically, I wasn't on my jab for a couple of months. So why do you need to keep giving me jabs now?
No, look, I can go ahead. Your treatment can go ahead, despite your father and mother presumably not wishing it to go ahead. Although I usually am not comfortable with a situation.
Yeah, but I was
like
completely fine. So answer this question. I was completely fine all those times, and then what gives you the reason to start giving me jabs
Look,
again?
you've been really a very unwell boy in the past, and you know you've got severe schizophrenia. And
Severe
you know,
schizophrenia.
you were making all sorts of strange comments on the internet and on social media.
I don't think that's me. Somebody else has my profile. So why do you guys keep focusing on social media?
I
for?
don't look it up. It was brought to my attention.
Yeah, well, stop thinking about that because somebody else is on my profile.
I'm not here to argue with you. My view is that you have schizophrenia and you need to have treatment. Now, if your family don't wish that to happen, I'll seriously consider it. Now, I think some other psychiatrists seeing you today would just say, no way. But I'm prepared to at least have a meeting to talk about it.
Because as far as
Meanwhile, your treatment is to continue. And it could be that after that meeting, the treating team here feel your treatment should continue again.
because I already told.
There's no promises being made that it will stop in 6 weeks' time.
Because if you shift to Darwin, the case manager start calling to the Darwin cops, or he's supposed to get a job there. He can't stay in Canberra with my daughter.
Yeah.
All the time problem end up from here.
Yeah, so
Because,
basically what he's trying to say is Mental Health Act 2016, you guys have caused a lot of problems in our family, and just me, you've ruined my life. Do you agree with that?
I actually feel that it's your mental illness that's been the problem.
No, Dad, do you think the mental health has caused a lot of problems in our lives, or
Okay. Now,
my schizophrenia?
I said we had limited time. I'm afraid that it was just to let me know that I have to go. There's no point us having arguments. I'd like things to be
What
pleasant
about
places.
see, in 6 weeks time we don't want to get no more job now, because if the cops will end up to my place, I'm really annoyed. I'm very annoyed.
We will take the steps that are necessary,
Yeah.
and we'll have a meeting in 6 weeks. Now, if you come
But
with me,
but no job. It's we don't have job. After
will-
6 weeks time,
they will be continuing.
yeah. If too much headache, I can expect somebody's head now. Because I'm really annoyed. If he can drive, he can whatever he can do. Why he's getting it all the thing?
You guys are just making money off me.
Yeah.
The money doesn't come from staff here. That's not an
Because
accurate statement. We will